Some people take in the world around them when they travel. You know, they just kind of like take it all in. Some people, they put their stamp on it. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, you just got back from a week away, right?
I did. I landed yesterday at 8 a.m.
Now, where did you go?
So I went to Munich, Germany for Oktoberfest for my 30th birthday.
Oh, here comes the birthday stuff. Who cares? Whatever. So you're in Munich, Oktoberfest. Mm-hmm. So here's what I said. Some people take in the world. Some people put their stamp on it. I saw a video where you vandalized public property. Do you care to explain yourself on how this happens at Oktoberfest? That's what I want to know.
I absolutely did. Okay. I took 2 stickers with me.
Yeah.
And I was going to either hand them out to people or I was going to put them somewhere. And I saw that when we were in the main part of town, people were just like putting stickers everywhere. So I slapped a Rock 107 sticker right in Marienplatz, which is like right in the town square.
Mm-hmm. And then this is in Munich.
Yes, right in Munich. And then when I went to Oktoberfest, I saw a poll that people were doing similar stuff to. So I once again slapped a Rock 107 sticker right in the middle of Oktoberfest.
There it is. An American abroad. You know, they talk about the proliferation of McDonald's ruining the cultures of other countries. You're slapping a Rock 107 sticker on stuff. Does that elevate the other country? Does that ruin the other country?
All I know is we have a couple new German listeners.
Do you know that for sure? Did somebody
do.
come up to you and go, I'm going to listen on the app?
I talked to so many people.
So do you think they actually did?
Mm-hmm.
If there's a German listener right now who's listening because you saw a sticker on a bench and or a pole during Oktoberfest, get at us on the open mic feature. It's right there on the Rock 107 app you're listening on. We want to know. I'm betting we don't hear from someone.
Probably not.
Northeast PA's Classic Rock, Rock 107. Good morning, it's Prospector.
And Kate.
And you know what, Kate? We are in the middle of that week, you know, right through the hump day kind of thing here, which means the weekend is coming up, which means people are going to be around each other more and more than ever.
I kind of hope so.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing. You want to be with people, but you need to be a little bit more understanding, right?
Yes, I would agree.
So let's spend some time inside each other's heads.
Can we start with the ladies?
Absolutely.
And now it's time for another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
I love the fall. I love wearing sweaters. I love the cool breeze. I love the leaves changing. I can't wait to do something fall. We could go for a drive and check out the leaves. I could make some pumpkin bread. Oh, wait, we could go to a haunt. Oh, he hates scary stuff. What can we do? Oh, I know. We could go apple picking. Nothing says fall like going to the orchard in my boots and picking some apples. I could dunk them in caramel and make candy apples. I could make apple turnovers or apple chips. Maybe I can make some apple cider in my slow cooker or some apple pie. Yep, I want to go apple picking. Now, how do I get them to stop watching football and come with me? That would be a fall miracle.
And that was another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
So if you hear that and you think, well, there it is. There's Rock 107's Prospector. What a chauvinistic pig he is. Kate, not true, right?
Not true.
Okay, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good enough. So let's prove that. Let's make fun of the men after the break. It's the Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, just before the commercials, we did something fantastic.
What was that?
You don't remember?
Oh, we were hanging out with the women.
Yeah, spent time in a woman's head. Now it is time for the male perspective, though.
Oh, gosh.
The man's attention span is much shorter.
And now it's time for another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
She wants to go apple picking? Let me get this straight. I gotta pay to work for the apple farm. And then I gotta pay for the apples I pick? Jeez. I wish I could go beer picking. Now that I'd pay to do.
And that was another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Pennsylvania is home to a vast underground source of lithium. It'll be used to manufacture batteries that Eagle fans can throw at refs. Experts say Taylor Swift encourages body positivity, but the true pioneer in the field remains Sir Mix-a-Lot. Mark Hamill turns 73 today. When Mark sits down to eat his birthday cake, Obi-Wan Kenobi will appear and say, "Use the fork, Luke."
It's 60 Minutes meets Gone in 60 Seconds. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Van Morrison, Brown Eyed Girl, Northeast PA's classic rock. 6:32 Wednesday morning. It's a weekly chore that none of us want to do. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, you've been to the grocery store, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You've done grocery shopping?
Oh, yes.
We're going to find out just where you are while you're shopping. We're going to use Family Feud rules. Are you familiar with Family Feud rules?
I am. Oh, gosh.
We're going to use Family Feud rules to discuss the rudest things that you can do at the grocery store, according to the Huffington Post, okay?
Okay.
So there's a list. There's top 5 answers on the board.
Okay.
3 strikes, you're out, and you're done. And you're going to give me the top 5 rudest things you can do at the grocery store, according to the Huffington Post. What do you got?
Not returning your cart.
There you go. That's number 4. What else?
Cutting the line.
1 strike.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Rudest things that you can do at the grocery store.
Taking an item that someone is about to take.
I'm going to give you that one. Taking items from other people's carts. So we'll give you that one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Bumping into someone with your cart.
Oh, that's 2 strikes.
Gosh, this is difficult.
We're looking for the rudest things you can do at the grocery store. Top 5 answers on the board. Of course, a couple of them are already off. One last chance here.
I don't. I'm going to say being rude to the service worker. Oh no, I don't know.
Using the express line with too many items.
Okay.
Ignoring aisle traffic rules. And returning items to random places.
Oh, that makes me nuts.
You don't get to play for the big money, Kate. And evidently you are so unaware you might be rude at the grocery store.
Oh,
so
no.
If you see Kate grocery shopping at Garrity's, run!
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Researchers at Duke restored a guy's vision just in time for him to see his newborn baby's face. Tyler Wolflong was born with a genetic condition that slowly destroys your retinas and makes your vision worse and worse over time. But they used a gene therapy to help. He got the treatment on one eye this spring, and within days, he could see his finger in front of his face again. So now he's having it done on the other eye. He says he's excited to know he'll be able to watch his son grow up.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
The question has been asked, and we're going to answer it here at Rock 107. Someone on the internet asked people born before 2000, what trivial skill do you have that no one uses anymore? It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. That's what we want to know this morning, right, Kate?
Yes, it is.
So your skill, you said?
Reloading a film camera.
All right. Now, you can text to the Rock lines now. You knew this, right?
Yes.
1-888-ROCK 107. I just got a text like literally seconds ago. I was born in 91, and I could hook up a VCR to any TV that has the multicolored audiovisual cables or an adapter for them.
Oh,
so he's talking
yeah.
like the 3 RCA jacks. Mm-hmm. I spent much of my early life doing things like that, hooking up cables and all that stuff, because I was good at that kind of trivial skill that nobody needs now anymore.
Yeah. I bet I could do that, though.
You probably could figure that one out.
So, Sunny from my Facebook says, reading a paper map.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
That's a pretty good one.
All right, we got some open mic. Paulette checking in here from the Rock 107 mobile app.
I can hang clothes on the clothesline with clothespins, kill time while I let them dry for a few hours, then take them down and fold them.
Okay, that's a skill that you might still need if power goes out or somehow you live in the Amish areas. I got another text into the Rock lines. I know how to roll down a manual window in a car.
I would
probably
hope.
still use that same symbol.
Yeah, everyone. That's what everyone does.
Right.
Linda from your Instagram says, type with both hands and all of my fingers.
Okay, that's an important skill.
Yeah, I had to take a computer class, so I can.
I should have taken a typing class. I should have taken that class that was offered in high school. And I'm like, what do I need to type for? How often do I type now? It's ridiculous. We got somebody on the Rock line. Sandra, what is your trivial skill no one uses anymore? Rock 107.
Hi. What about typewriter and also changing the typewriter ribbon?
Now, I'm an old dude. I can't change the typewriter ribbon. That takes skill and patience, right?
Once you do it a few times, I think.
When was the last time you've had to do that?
Gosh. Probably in the mid-'90s when I was in high school.
If we can come across some cool tickets, I'm going to bring her up here and we're going to find out if she still has
Yeah,
that
we're gonna test that
skill.
on.
Find it out, yeah.
Jeff from my Instagram says, parallel parking and backing up without a camera.
Okay.
I'm really dependent on my backup camera.
I love the camera, but if it's gone, I'm okay with it. And I also use my mirrors in addition to the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we got?
Russ from your Facebook says, drive a vehicle with manual transmission.
Getting a lot of those today, and I get that. We got Butch in on the rock lines. What's your trivial skill, Butch?
Hey, I got a skill that nobody has anymore.
Okay.
I can tune an analog radio to Rock 107.
And thank God for that. You know, got a text too, giving change back and also writing a check. Another couple of ones coming in. I can have a conversation without using the phone to text people. Okay.
Talking?
Yeah. And come on, people. This is Chrissy. I was born in 1965. How about using a rotary phone? Kids don't know how to do that nowadays. They don't even know what it is when they see one. It's 100% true.
I do know how to use one of those. Judy from your Facebook says, rewinding a cassette tape with a pencil.
That was such a big part of my life. Now, did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah. I had one in my...
So would you do it, would you turn the pencil and hold the cassette?
Yeah.
See, here's the pro tip. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You hold the pencil and you spin the cassette around like your hand until the cassette flies off the pencil and hits your brother right in the face. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.